Wonderful Wake WC on the radio, your favourite daytime jog, and we're just checking it out. Good morning for you. And I see here also in the news and the celebrity gossip too, John Travolta there, right up to 16 stone. Got a lot of slamming and a lot of criticism for that in the press. Come on, guys. I mean, really, you know, I know that, I know a couple of you, right? I know the guys who write the gossip columns. I think you know who I'm talking about. You're just having a go at John Travolta. If it was someone else, then you wouldn't have done it just for getting up to 16 stone. Don't you remember just a few years back, Robert De Niro got himself really fat, let himself really go to sleep there, really actually let himself down so badly that he made a film when he was that fat. Raging Bull, wasn't it? Absolutely terrible. Did he get criticised for that? No, he did not. So come on, stop mocking John, all right? I see here, hey, wow, guess who I saw out in the street last night? Down and out in Cardboard City. Couldn't believe it, because I go down there now and then just to give out a little bit of stuff. You know, charity work. I don't like to talk about it, okay? But I just go down there, give them a bit of Vimto, because I don't think they should drink alcohol, you know? And they all know who I am. They all shout out my name whenever I come down. But hey, you know, guess who I saw down there last week? Really weird. None other than Esther Ranson. I didn't realize her career was doing so badly. You'd have thought that her husband would be able to help out if she, you know, if she ran up onto the slag heap. And I mean, he's pretty well off, isn't he, old Desmond Lydham? So I would have thought they could have got that one sorted out. A couple of your letters here for Wadey's Mail says, Dear Wade, I've been listening to the radio with my ears recently, and the man on the news said that he said in a moment we'll be looking at finance. Well, if they want to observe and study fine specimens of the order Arthropoda class Insecta, that's fine, but do they have to tell us about it? Yours, Sarah Guppy. Well, Sarah, well, you didn't send a photo or an address or a phone number, so the answer's no. Check it out also your other letters in Wadey's Mail says, Dear Wade, I often listen to the news, and when I listen to it, it's on the radio, and often when I do listen to it, it says things about... committees, and it says things about committees. It often talks about them things like high on the agenda. Is the agenda just like all those other herbal rip-offs, or is it in fact an illegal drug? Yours, Toon Spull. Well, Toon, I'd check that out. My solicitor told me after the show that I've got to go off for a drugs test anyway, so maybe if I get all the questions right in that, then they'll let me ask a question about that agenda stuff, all right? Not off. Okay, check it out some of the news as well. It says Major cancels softer stance on EEC Unity. Don't know who this Major Signals guy is, but he sounds like a pretty reasonable kind of bloke. Colony shows very little enthusiasm for Bill. Who? What? Maybe that's Bill Colony. I don't know about that. Should have been in the gossip column, I think, there, old Nobby. Border crashes. Bad news there for Australian cricket fans. Hey, Nobby, by the way, whilst you're there, the great Nobissimo next door, my producer. What's the name of that Romanian guy who's the brother of the guy who they did something to over Christmas? You know what I mean? I think he's in court at the moment. What's he called? Yeah, bless you. What's his name? See here also in the papers, it said last week in the news, Russian told of British anxiety over Lithuania. I don't know anyone who's actually got it at the moment, but I gather it's a pretty unpleasant little germ, so watch out for that, okay? I think it's a sort of food poisoning. And hey, wow, did you see that earthquake? Did you dig that earthquake stuff last week? Just amazing. Apparently, it got up to 5.2 on the Reuters scale, and then that's bigger than the San Francisco one, which is only 4.3. Just amazing. Shows how well our houses are made in this country. Much better than the ones in, where was that place? Armenia. Much better than those places there. Good stuff. You know, if you build your houses properly, then you don't suffer an earthquake. If you don't, well, you've only got yourselves to blame, all right? And I see here that just looked at the cartoon in the sun about the earthquake there. Very funny. There's this guy and a chick, you know, in a sack, and she's just saying, oh, darling, the earth did move. I just love that. Of course, I always get that from any of the beavers. And it says, that's about it for me, Wade Carr, WC on the radio. We're checking it out once again, coming at you with the hot 94 and indeed good morning .9 with the traffic and the weather and the total, your official Wonder station. This is a great record now. Wonderful sound. This is Jimi Hendrix. Going to give away a free copy of this record in the single version. If anyone can tell me who's playing guitar on this one, okay? 224-2000. Good morning. Okay, it's not George Benson.